To explain the difference between child protection and child safeguarding, it's actually very complicated often, because in so many languages we don't have a word for safeguarding. But what we kind of do on a European level, what the Council of Europe does, the European Union and the UN, UNICEF, we've all kind of established safeguarding as kind of an internal structure, whilst protection is more external. So when we talk about protection, we talk about the systems, the structures around kind of anything that has to do with the country or with the institutions in the country and so on, how we protect the children from harm. But when we talk about safeguarding, we look inside ourselves and we look inside our organization and we say, how are we making sure that in anything that we do within our organization, we're keeping children safe? So when we talk about why safeguarding is so important, it is mainly because so many people do wrong by not knowing better. So a lot of safeguarding breaches that happen simply happen because people haven't been taught, and they haven't been taught to think in a certain direction and think about the consequences of their actions. So small things that you might consider to be minimal might actually be bigger in the big context. And these are very often things that might seem very straightforward but aren't. And just getting that kind of notion into people's head about how we safeguard children and how we make sure that in our action we are always putting the benefit of the child first. This also escalates within individuals. So as soon as you start this process and start this thought, people then can kind of follow it themselves as well.